Hello everyone. So this is our homework 2 from the quadratic function. As you can see, this is the homework that you've given, and the question is to draw the functions of these two graphs by finding the vertex, axis of symmetry, open up or open down, etc., and x-intercept and y-intercept, if any. So this is the thing that we have to find out. And the second question is from the real life application. We have to find out like where is the maximum. Uh, we have to locate the maximum revenue point and then maximum price. So that this is the task to do. I will not solve this paper, this thing, but I have some duplicate copy of this homework, which is this similar kind of maths, similar kind of setups, and then I actually solved it here so that it helps uh, you all to solve it. So first one is we have to find out this thing, like, so first thing is we need to find out the whether the graph is open up or open down. So open up or open down. So you can see that the value of x, first question, if you start solving this, the first value is this is open up graph. So because of this positive sign, that's why we said that as the coefficient of x square is positive, so the graph is open up. So that's why the graph is open up. Then we have this vertex, and you know the vertex x value finding x value of the vertex is minus b by twice a. This is how we find out the x value of the vertex, and you know, yeah, a b c. Let me write here. Let me bring some. What is the a? What is the b? And what is the c? It's just from the question, as you can see. This is our question. So a is 1 here. A is the coefficient of x square. So a is 1, b is also 1, but b is negative 1, just negative in size. So negative 1, and c is negative 12. C is negative 12. And c is negative 12. So these are the value of ABC, and you put it here, and actually pretty much you get the solution here. You get this x equals to minus b by twice a. You put x minus b. B value is minus 1, so you put it here, and 2 into a equal to 1. So you put it here, and then you get minus plus 1 divided by 2, 1 divided by 2 means 0.5. When you get the x value of the vertex, when you get this x value of the vertex, actually then you need to put, this is x value, so you will put it for the x, then you will get the y value. Then calculation comes y value is this. So we get the vertex is this, and when you have the vertex, and you know that if I draw the graph, yeah, this is actually open up graph. So you know that if you once you know the vertex coordinate, and the x value is in this case 0.5, then y value is, minus 12.25, y value is minus 12.25. And you know that the x value is the basically the value here, right? X value is this line. X value actually indicates, I mean, 0.5 is everywhere on this line. 0.5 is everywhere on this line. If you think about any x-axis, if you think about graph, suppose x value is 0.5, here is 0.5, here is 0.5, here is 0.5, x value 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, and then let's say you get the graph like this. So x value is actually your axis of symmetry. My point is that actually this is what I am trying to make. For open up or open down, for both of the graph, your x value is the axis of symmetry. So axis of symmetry is axis of symmetry let's write is x equal to 0.5. Sorry. So once you get vertex, you can get the axis of symmetry. Once you get the vertex, you can get axis of symmetry. So Anyway, we got the axis of symmetry. Then the next value is x-intercept and y-intercept. Y-intercept finding is super easy. Just we have to put x equal to 0. That means 0 here, here 0, and here 0, and answer will be minus 12. That's why answer is minus 12. Y x-intercept finding, for finding the x-intercept we have to put the y equal to 0. Y means fx, the whole function. So we have to put 0 here. So if you put 0, then this is the 0. It becomes like this, x square minus x minus 12. And then we can actually factorize it. So if we factor it, then we get x minus 4 and x plus 3 equal to 0. From this we will get, this is x minus 4. So from this we will get a real 0 plus 4. And this is x plus 3. So we will get minus 3 real 0 from here. Real 0 means x-intercept. You know this. And 4 comma 0 and minus 3 comma 0, then this is the x-intercept. In fact, by this we actually have all the values to draw the graph. Actually, you have the x-intercept, you have the y-intercept, you have the vertex, you have the axis of symmetry. So if you have all of them, then you draw the graph. Then let me just for fun, let me draw it here. Just a freehand. I will draw it freehand. Okay, just for fun. In fact, I have the actual correct answer also. So x-intercept is 4 comma 0 minus 3. 4 comma 0. So let's say 4 is here, minus 3 is somewhat here, 4 comma 0, and then vertex is 0.4, 0.5, and minus 12.25. So 0.5 minus 12.25 will be somewhat here. Yeah. Y-intercept is minus 12, so minus 12 will be somewhat here. And axis of symmetry is 0.5, so 0.5 is somewhat here. I mean, when you will draw the graph like this. Okay. Of course, I know you will say, sir, we will not draw it by computer. We will draw it in our notebook. So, in that case, of course, you will have it. Okay. In that case, you will have it. You have to draw this way. So you see, I think you can see the graph. Like the graph will be like this. The graph will be like this. This will be very tough for me to draw this graph now. Because by computer mouse, it's relatively difficult to draw the curve and other things. It looks even better. I mean, it looks not that bad. Yeah, it looks not. It's not that bad. I mean, okay, it will work. So this is the graph according to the calculation. Now you can say, sir, do we have to show all this calculation? Answer is you can do the calculation in a notebook and in some other pages, or you can show also. It's up to you. We have no problem, but this is how I standard math goes. Like if you do not want to do the math in two places and then one place only answer, one other place only calculations. So if you want to do everything together, then this is how you solve the math. Alright, so let's see the solution now. So this is the graph. See exact same graph. See our solution, our graph and the graph from the computer they are same. Computer simulation means like by using the graphing software, they are same. Second question is, let me erase this. Second question is this: fx equals to minus 4x squared plus 5x plus 7. So same as you can see, same method. We have to draw this graph, and we will follow the same method. There is only one variation here. I will show you that also. This is minus, so the graph will be open down, and down opening parabola it will be. Same formula, minus b by twice a. In this case, a value is minus 4. Minus 4 is the value of a. B is 5. C is 7. So you put ABC value, then you get same way you do this first part. Y-intercept, you do the same way. You put 0 in x, then you get the y-intercept 7 and x-intercept. Here comes the new thing. In this math, intentionally I have given in your homework also intentionally I have given this math so that you cannot solve this math by using normal factoring. Because if you try to factor it, no matter how you try, actually you never get some solution. And when you get this kind of situation, then you have to use the quadratic formula. And quadratic formula is, and even you do not have to get this situation. You do not have to come to this situation that you cannot factor it. You can actually use this formula anytime you want. When you see the quadratic, you can use directly. You can use this formula also. What I mean by this, I mean this formula actually you can use here also. If you want, you can use here also. Here, for finding the x-intercept, you can use this formula also here. But since you can see only this two line math, you can directly get this solution. That's why we do not go for complication. Okay, that's why we do not go for complication. But this formula will work here also. If you use that formula exactly here also, you will get x equal to 4 and x equals to -3. Same answer you will get. Anyway, here you cannot now in this case why we have to use, the reason is we cannot factor it. There is no way you can do the middle term factoring or any kinds of factoring here. So you use minus b by twice a, b square minus 4ac divided by twice a, minus b plus minus the square root of. So a equal to, again same value, a equal to this, b equal to this, c equal to this, and you put it here. I already have put it here, and I have done some simple simplification as well. 5 square means 25, 5 is b. As you can see, I think pretty much easy thing actually for you all at this level. I think just see 5 square 25, then 4 into 4 into 7 equal to 112, minus minus equal to plus, then there is a square root, so you have to do it in the calculator, because the square root of all number we do not memorize, so we have to use this calculator. So when you do it calculator, if you consider plus sign, then you get this answer first, and if you consider minus sign, then you get this answer. Actually, at this point, okay, vertex. When you have the vertex, actually, then we can write the axis of symmetry, right? Axis of symmetry is x equals to 0 0.625, 0.625. So we have the axis of symmetry x equals to this. So when you have all these points like the x-intercept, axis of symmetry, blah blah blah, like the previous math, and this is open down, and then you can actually plot it in the graph paper. Then you get the graph, and the graph will be this one. We are not trying even this one, because the same process, same method. Just you have to give 2 arrows and here. And one good thing is, like, okay, let me tell you for the both graph. Let me tell you this. One good approach is, when you are doing as a student, when you are solving this maths, like always, not only as a student, if I do it, except other than this computer simulation, I will also put this value here. Like my x-intercept is, this is 4, 0, so right here within bracket 4, 0. Okay, here this is -3, so right here -3, 0. Here this value is what, 0.5, 0.5, comma minus 12 point something, 12 point, what I memorized, 12 point, I mean I already have 12.25 minus 12.25. So my point is, write them, this value, write them. This is always good if you write. This is always good. So this value is what, this value is what, this value is what, this value is what. Write it, and there is some axis of symmetry. This is the axis of symmetry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and axis of symmetry is after 0.5, and you can see this is 6. You can see actually this is 0.6625, which is correct. So this is how we draw it. Now the second math. The following graph illustrates a real-life use of a quadratic function in the revenue graph. So I just changed this question a bit. In the previous question, it was P of revenue, R of P, most probably in the homework question. But here it is A of X, and I said A is the revenue and X is the price. So pretty much the same thing. Actually, they mean the same thing. They mean the same thing here as well. And the graph is also given just like the homework. So we have to find out. We have to find out From the graph, from this graph or from the function, find out what unit price should be used to maximize the revenue. So you see, maximum revenue is here. Here is the maximum revenue, and this is the value of the maximum revenue value. But I mean, total amount of money is here. Maximum money is here, and for which price you get this maximum revenue? For which price? $500, right? $500, $500, 500. So that's why my first answer is, since the vertex indicate the maximum profit, therefore from the graph, $500 is the maximum price that profits the most. And this at this point, they will have the most profit. They will have the, I mean, we are assuming that of course this is true, that if the revenue is more, profit is also more. Now, okay, if anyone have this question, let's say you can say, sir, you said from the graph or from the function. So how can we do it from the function? How can you do it from the function? The answer is, you have to find out the vertex using the vertex formula. Already we have found the vertex formula. From the vertex formula, we already solved this 2 math in our first, from the beginning up until now. We already have solved how to find out the vertex. So if you get this vertex, then definitely you can easily solve this math from the vertex also. First value will say the price, and second value will say the revenue. As the graph shows, after 500, from this graph, as the graph shows, after $500, oh, this is the answer. So let me read the question for you. What price do you think gives the better revenue, $500 or $700? Which price will give us $550 or $700? Which price will give us the maximum revenue? You can see better revenue, not maximum. Maximum is actually $500. So you can see, if the price is, $550, say $550, suppose $550 is here after 500. So revenue is somewhat here. This is the revenue. Revenue value is somewhat here. Let's say somewhat here is the revenue. And $700 will, I think you will agree that $700 will be somewhat here. Somewhat here is the $700. And it cuts the graph at this point. And at this point, your revenue is somewhat here. So you see, where is the revenue more? Which value is revenue more? You see, red value is revenue. This is the maximum price, 250,000. This is close to 250,000. I mean, so close to this value is more. So that means red line is more. That means $550 is better. 700. Look, the concept of this math is interesting. Even though your price is $700, you are selling your product at $700. Still, you are not getting more revenue. You are actually getting less revenue, because now people are not buying it from the market. Because you are now selling less amount. That's why your revenue is less. But actually, we do not know everything. We are the thing that graph actually tells us. We know these things. We know for sure, 100%. We know that $550 gives better solution than $700. Of course, we can see it from the graph, and that's why I said in the solution, I said, as the graph shows, after $550, the more price increases, the revenue is decreasing. After $500, after $500, if we go this side, then actually revenue decreases. So therefore, $500 gives actually better revenue than $700, because the 700 is here, 700 is somewhat here, and 500 is close to 550 is close to 500. That's all. So this is the solution of this kind of maths, and I hope it helps you a bit, and I hope it helps. Thank you all. Thank you so much, and have a good. It is already night and midnight, almost Friday, 1.26, 1, 1, 1, and 26, 1:38 almost. midnight. Have a good night then. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you very much.